So if we don't see anything, if we don't see any change, if the government don't wake up, what do you see for the future?
Well, I see riots. Of course there'll be riots. I mean, if you look, I mean, today and I met them, and they're wonderful people. If you look at the veterans against terrorism and the football lads against terrorism, I mean, these are serious, real people. And they have marched. They have marched, I think 74,000 of them marched in London recently, and it was an entirely peaceful march. They don't have racists, etc., etc., etc. But on one of them told me that on one of those marches there was a BBC camera crew and a Sky camera crew, and they said to the people in charge of the crew, well, this is really good, you're going to give us some coverage. And the BBC chap replied, well, we're not unless there's a riot. I mean, we've got to have friction, and so otherwise we're not going to cover it because it's just too boring. And this chap was very bright. Then he said to the BBC man, and I suppose if there is a riot and you cover it, if there is a fight, if a fight does break out, we will be guilty of hate crime. We, the martyrs. And the BBC said, you got it, mate.
You've got it. I was there. And the media, that's what I'd like to ask you. What do you see as the media? What do you see as their responsibility in what's currently happening? With regards to the British public, what I'd say is being deceived about what Islam is and the problems in our country, what role do you think the media have played in that?
Well, the media, I tend to focus on the sort of main channels, and I do quite a lot of work on the BBC's coverage of Brexit, which is a scandal, because the chairman and director general of the BBC cannot send me and my little group of cross-party MPs, they cannot send us the transcript of a single BBC programme since the referendum, which has examined the opportunities of Brexit. Not promoted, I think, just examined. They can't do it. There isn't one.
They haven't done it.
There isn't one. The BBC is the Guardian newspaper of the airwaves, really. That's what it is. And so what do I see the media doing? The media at the moment, the BBC, there's absolutely no hope at all. We haven't got a Fox television here or something of that kind. And so I don't think, do we?
It's funny you say that, because that's actually what I want to launch into now. We want to become a media brand, the alternative media brand for the UK and for Europe, to give people the truth, to bring them the facts.
Well, at least to give them the opportunity to talk about it and decide for themselves, instead of being told that these people who are making your life such a misery and blowing us up all over the place, these are peaceful people and Islam is not the cause of it. What I want to go into and have a look at Islam and say, to what, if and to what extent is Islam the cause of it?